Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your what is blocking you in your love life, what's blocking you from moving forward, finding the love you desire. So this is general, so keep in mind if it doesn't resonate, you can click off at any time. This isn't meant as a judgment at all. Some people actually have been asking for these, wanting to if you see it, it helps give clarity. So you can clear up your blockages and you can move forward and find the love you desire. So it's all positive, okay? All right, Sagittarius. Welcome back to all my subscribers. A big welcome to all the new viewers. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What's blocking you in love? What is blocking Sagittarius in their love life? What do they need to know about their blockages? Clear messages and guidance for Sagittarius regarding what's blocking them in their love life. All right. Ooh, new vitality. Ooh, number one. Some of you are, wow. Oh, hopeless and helpless. That's not good. That's from one extreme to the other. My goodness. Some of you want to breathe a new vitality in your life. You want new color. You want some fun. You know, you're like that. You're always like that, right? Always wanting a new beginning, always ready for something new. But I feel like some of you are at this helpless and hopeless no matter which way you go. You keep repeating, no matter what you do, you keep repeating the same thing over and over again, okay? Wow. So we have rebuild. Yeah, some of you are rebuilding here, going to the heart of the matter. Some of you are rebuilding your heart. You've been hurt. Okay, there's something here that needs a fresh new start. Yeah, sacral chakra. Everybody's got that. Yeah, I feel like your heart, there's something here. I feel like it's time for you to rebuild your heart. It's time to start from the root, start from the beginning. Okay, whatever that means to you. It could be your childhood, it could be at the beginning of a relationship. Go back to the beginning where it started to see what went wrong or where you went wrong. Some of you, I feel like you just like new beginnings, because Sagittarius love new beginnings. They love new adventures and excitement. They like to breathe a lot of vitality and adventure into their life. But some of you are just kind of repeating the same mistakes, and it seems kind of hopeless. I feel as though a lot of you are going to move away from something. There's something you need to heal here with the sacral chakra. So you can dig into that on YouTube videos for healing, meditation, guidance. And you can also go out on the internet. There's lots of sites that'll tell you about it and how to heal it. And then dreams coming true. So yes. Some of you really, yeah, some of you want to rebuild. You want something. You want a new start with someone. But there's this heart issue here. I feel like some of you are having epiphanies. You definitely with this vitality, and I see this lightning, this electricity. It's like you need to jumpstart your heart. You need to open up your heart and start from the very beginning. So there is something happening here, something starting new that seemed hopeless, that you were repeating over and over. You're moving away from that. This is an 8. This walking away from whatever this is, this blockage, this sacral chakra is going to bring you the dreams come true. It's very positive. So this is good. Some of these readings have been very positive. Some of them have been really heavy. But this is just telling you, you can do this. You can have this new beginning. You just need to breathe some new vitality into it. You need to have hope, bring in more color. But this one here is the one that really gets me. The number 16, rebuild. This is right at the heart. This is a shock to the heart. So something happened here where you got hurt. And you need to start at the core to understand what that is so you can rebuild, okay? And you're going to get it. If you can walk away from whatever this is that's blocking you with your sacral chakra. This is something right at the sacral there, right? Actually, no, that's, yeah, not the solar plexus, but the sacral. So that is, oh, let me just look that up. I'm not very good at these. I know some, I just don't know everything. That's why I say go find it on the internet. But this is going to push you in the right direction. This is going to help you recognize what's blocking you. Yes, being vibrant and strong. So this is the thing, is you need some, one thing you can do to clear this is breathe some affirmations that you are vibrant, strong and beautiful, enjoy a healthy and passionate life. So some of you want to breathe new passion, new vitality into your life. Some of you just need more passion. You're ready for some of that, okay? It's all about valuing, respecting yourself, respecting your body, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, eating right, sleeping. It's all about balance and being passionate. Some of you are really ready for some passion. You're ready to open up and have real passion into your life. And I'm not just talking about sexual energy, okay? Because there's something here about rebuilding, starting new, right at the core with your sacral. So, and allow yourself. So yeah, some of you aren't experiencing all the pleasures that life has to offer. Okay, you need to allow yourself to experience that. Isn't it funny how these two came out? Direct messages right there. So source that out for some more help, more affirmations, how to heal that. But this reading will likely push you in the right direction. I do feel that something you've been repeating. You're always having something new because you're very passionate, and you're always, you always want new passion. So you're always repeating the same mistakes. You're always moving on and starting something new, but it's time for you to rebuild from that core, right from the bottom up. Okay. Some of you are going to have some epiphanies here. Yeah, look at that there. Look at that, Sag. This is directly for you, Sagittarius. Wow. It's time for you to find your balance. It's time. Some of you really want somebody who's a good fit, like you're actually ready now, okay? Instead of having new relationships, always moving on, having this blocked sacral, I do feel you need to, a lot of it has to do with respecting yourself, respecting other people, relationships, but there is something here to do with chemistry and a bond and something being a good fit, a very heavy duty healing energy here. So some of you are going through this right now, or if you haven't, you're going to, but you're going to bring that balance back. You need to be patient with yourself, okay? Because some of you, I feel, yeah, you feel like it's hopeless and helpless. Whoops, look at that. Very blocked. Some of you just feel blocked. You don't know what to do. You're not accepting any offers. You're not giving out any offers. You don't know what to do. Some of you there's a particular person that you may want and you can't, they may have ignored you, blocked you. You may have rejected them or vice versa. You feel like there's no hope. This is sort of like the tower coming down, only rebuilding it. It's at the opposite end. So you want to rebuild something with somebody and you're having an epiphany about certain blockages and things that you need to do. So tell me about, whoops, wow, those really wanted to come out. Yeah, so you're very guarded. You're very, very, very guarded. You have a wall around you. It's time to take down some of these wands, these sticks around that you've got holding up around you. Start pulling that wall down, you see? Taking the wall down so that you can rebuild. Okay, so it's basically taking everything down, starting at the root and working your way back up again. Very interesting. Yeah, there's some kind of, you're going to put a lot of passion and energy into this. Look at that again. It's 8 of wands. It goes from a 7 to an 8. So the more you do this, the more passionate you are. And I do feel this has to do with not just your love life, but maybe even a particular person for some of you. Some of you, this is your love life. You need to tear everything down and start fresh. I do feel like you're actually, some of you have actually gone through this. You're not quite sure how to do this, okay? I feel like you feel like there's no hope to rebuild something with somebody, but there is a need for communication. There's a lot of passionate communication, talk here. This is about reading between the lines. Wow, I find this very interesting here about tearing the wall down. We got the rebuild, and then right away you've got this person here ripping these wands off the wall, right? Taking them down, allowing that healing to happen, allowing things to rebuild, communicating that to somebody, or this is just within yourself, okay? Putting that passion, drive, all the passion, energy, and drive that you've put into your relationship in the past, it might be time for you to put into you to heal the sacral chakra so you can move forward. But this is an 8, moving on. And this is something a lot of you probably do, is you're always moving from one relationship to another. You're all about the chemistry and the passion, but now you're starting to realize that you want something new. Okay, a lot of this has to do with respecting yourself, respecting your body, respecting those around you. Okay, sacral chakra. Yes, so for the longest time, a lot of you are going in two different directions. You're not on the same page. I feel like some of you now want to get on the same page with somebody. You need to get your emotions under control. You need to use a lot of the power you have to take control of this situation. Some of you may have been too controlling, okay, and people keep walking away from you because you're trying to control everything. All right, being domineering and controlling. Some of this is the tower keeps coming down. People keep walking away. You don't understand why. So that's part of it. So you need to let the tower come down. I feel like this is going to be a good tower. This is within yourself. Just let it fall. Let it go down. And then you start to rebuild yourself with all the passion and drive that you have, and you have it. Like, you've got all that, the willpower, the stamina, the passion, the drive to succeed here. So very nice. So you're going to take control of your emotions. I feel like some of you your emotions may be out of control. Some of you are trying to be into control of your emotions, and it's time to get on that same page with the people that you're involved with, because that's what's blocking your love life. You may be going more for the chemistry part of the relationship, like always wanting new. Yeah. It's a Sag thing. It's a thing for a lot of people. But now you're starting to see things different because people keep blocking you, walking away, and now you don't know what to do. You may be getting rejected a lot, or maybe you're rejecting a lot of people. Okay, but it's now you're not happy with that. No, I can see that. Tell me about this moving on. This is only for people who actually want to unblock this and move forward into a meaningful relationship, okay? The universe is here, right? You can have your dreams come true. Okay, the universe wants you to have your dreams come true, but you have to do the work first. This is doing the work. You have to take the tower down. Sometimes it's got to crash down. And so there may be a relationship that's done this to you, where you actually, the tower came down, someone rejected you, and now you don't know what to do about it because you found that person, but it's too late, because whatever happened here, there definitely needs to be a healing. And it has to do with, I do feel this is a very sexual card sometimes, especially when I see it like this, always looking for something new vitality, but that's not working anymore, because I feel like a lot of you possibly have found that one. You can flip this energy as well. So there is a definite blockage here. So you need to get you and this other person on the same page. It's about balance again, right? Yes, going within. So there's some soul searching that needs to be done. So I feel like a lot of you are soul searching, and it has to do with always going in two directions, right? Very passionately, because you love those new beginnings. So I feel like a lot of you are going within, and you're kind of soul searching this. And I feel like you want to move away from that kind of energy, because you really now, there is somebody that you see as your dream come true. There's this person, but you're caught up in this past that needs to be healed, of wanting something new all the time. But now you're feeling you want to put all that energy. It's to do with a reconciliation. I can see it. You want to reconcile with somebody, or they want to reconcile with you, and there needs to be this very deep healing. There is a balance. There is a chemistry between the two of you, but for some reason I feel like there was some kind of lack of respect. Somebody was rejected, or somebody was made to feel they weren't good enough, whatever the issue is here, but it's very emotionally draining. And I think you're getting bored of that lifestyle. This is something you've been repeating. It's starting to bring you no results. All right. For those of you who've been out living the free life, dating lots of people, going from person to person, and not really taking the time to see, but some of you have built walls up around yourself so that you can continue doing that. Well, it's not working, right? It's not working at all. So Yeah, the tower's down, but you are going to move away from this. You are going to go for somebody who you see as your dream come true, and you are going to get it if you can move away from this energy. It's going to take some work. It's an 8. But also when I see 2 8s, that means one more 8. That's 3 8s. That's a lot of abundance. The next step is 9, then 10. So you're very close. I feel like you've already done some of this work. I do feel like you're ready to communicate with somebody and talk to them. You're ready to put new drive and passion into rebuilding something with the person. Literally, it's crashed down. It's done. It's destruction. It's like destroyed, but you want it back. But there's this blockage. So moving on. Yeah, definitely soul searching. You might even be keeping an eye on somebody here. Watching them or something to see what's happened. But the more you do that, the more blocked you're getting. It's really time to just, it's getting your emotions in control, getting the need to control everything, every situation, so that you can have it your way under control, okay? Because it's running amok here. And I think your biggest fear is losing control emotionally with somebody. That's a lot of times why Sagittarius do it. Sagittarius aren't the most emotional. They are inside. They just don't project it all the time. Some do. It all depends on your charts, your upbringing, and all that stuff has a lot to do with it. But in this case, the blockage is that trying to keep your emotions too much in control, trying to control the relationship and every step it takes, which makes you not on the same page with somebody. Everybody probably keeps moving on, right? Or you keep moving on. So tell me about moving on. What's going on here with moving on for Sagittarius? What's this all about for Sagittarius moving on? Why are they blocked? They need to move away from. Find this blockage and this balance. There we go. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you've learned. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you are learning from your mistakes, okay? Big time here. Some of you are definitely soul searching that, but this is taking this 5 of Swords. We've got 5 swords here. It's examining each sword, taking the things that you learned from each one of these lessons and moving on and taking the things that work and move forward and leaving the things behind that don't. There is deception and dishonesty, so maybe you've been like that, or maybe the people around you have been like that. So it's time to leave all that behind, to learn from your mistakes, whether you did them towards the people, the loves in your life, or the people you're involved with, or vice versa. No judgment here. Yes, so there's definitely been some dishonesty and deception, too many people involved, and so somebody has moved on, okay? It's you or the other person, and I feel like, heavy. Lots of gossip, lots of talk. There's a lack of trust here, too. I feel like there's times where you don't trust in yourself or the people around you. Tell me about this dream come true. Yeah, some of you are going to walk away. You're going to walk away from all of this, and you're going to move forward towards this person that is your dream come true, or just move forward and find that 10 of Cups. There is a ways to go. That you will get there. Let's have a boo and see what this is. Yep. So it's going to take a lot of strength, okay, and a lot of courage. And the thing is I do feel like you do have the confidence to get this. You actually do. You've grown your inner strength, because I feel like the tower came down a while ago, and now you're just soul searching at what happened. Why did this happen? All right. Why? You're reading between the lines. You might be looking back at text messages and emails, conversations, listening to voicemails, and trying to figure out what the heck happened. But now by looking deeper and going deeper, you're understanding. And you're understanding yourself more as to whatever this happened. You may have rejected somebody, and now you don't know what to do about it, because you're realizing this person was a perfect fit. There was balance, and there was chemistry. There was everything that you needed. But at the time, you weren't interested, okay? You really, you just felt like it was hopeless, because you really just want new. You wanted new all the time. And now you want this to start new. So there is a need for some really deep healing. Feeling like there's not a lot of hope, but there actually is. So You need to stop feeling like that for one thing. There's always hope. You can work on this. It's innate, but it is repeating. It's habits that you've been repeating. Okay, something that's happened to you a lot of times. It's exhausting you. You're bored of it now. You're ready to settle down by the looks of it. Okay, you have somebody that you have your eye on. So we have the crone here. Strength, courage, having the confidence to move forward and go for your hopes and dreams. And I feel like you're getting it. You're learning from your mistakes. I feel like you've been quite mentally conflicted. This has been really, really draining for a lot of you. And if it's not you, it's the person around you, okay? But you're still involved in this block. You have that blockage. You need to soul search. You need to get yourself on the same page. You need to get yourself centered. Okay, so look that up and go do some healing, because I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be a little bit of a journey. This is like the 8 of Cups. So you're going to go off and you're going to go get that 10 of Cups. You're done with this lifestyle, or you're done with people who are manipulative, third-party situations, always too many people involved. There's gossip. Some of you may be talking to your friends. Family, people are close to you about this, and they're telling you it's time to change your lifestyle, time to move forward. Take the things that you learned and leave the things that don't work for you behind. So beautiful energy. We have the crone. Yes, there we go. Passionate new beginning. So, but this is the thing, right? You have your hopes and dreams. You're very passionate about this because you are a very passionate person. But your hopes and dreams are to have this new beginning. And I think if you find the courage and the strength and the passion and the drive, you can rebuild this. I do see you rebuilding from the ground up with this person. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to start completely over. You are going to put passion into it. There is hope. I do feel like there is some hope. Little bit of hope there, right? But it's got to be nurtured and it's got to be looked after. Like all of this has got to be left behind. There's no room for it in this. I feel like this person that is your hopes and dreams is a very strong person. They could be a Leo. They could be anybody. Virgo energy here. Who else do we have? Really any people? No. Yeah, Mars energy could be an Aries, Scorpio energy as well. Mars energy with the tower, rebuilding. So this is rebuilding after a tower. This is, I feel like for some of you, this is taking quite a time. And it's really, really been exhausting. But this soul searching is doing you wonders. It's actually, you're going down into the root. You're soul searching. And I do feel like a lot of you are going to be unblocked. I think you're learning about yourself, why you are the way you are. You're learning about Sagittarius, your upbringing, your childhood, all of it. You're digging very deep. It's beautiful. And I feel as though you are going to have this passionate new beginning. I feel there is hope here. There is room for growth. It's going to take a lot of work. This isn't going to be, hi, I'm back. I want to rebuild. I'm so sorry. It's not going to be that easy. Because when I see this, I see complete destruction. The walls coming down. You're going to need to take your walls down. You're going to need to let this person in. And maybe that's why you were like that. You couldn't let anybody in. So that person basically walked away. The whole thing just fell apart. Okay. Somebody stood up to you for this behavior, or vice versa. So just in case, because I know a lot of people are going to comment and say it's flipped energy. It's quite all right. But it is really about Sagittarius, okay, and the blockages. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But yeah, somebody stood up to you and the tower came down, and you've been rebuilding yourself ever since. But to do that, you've needed to soul search. And what you're finding out about yourself and your behavior and why this happened has been quite devastating. There's a lot of mental conflict here about other people being involved, dishonesty, deception. I feel like you have been talking to other people and sharing your feelings about it, which is good because it's helping you walk away. So you're ready to walk away. You're done. You're going to rebuild. Some of you are at different stages of this. Okay. And some of you, it's not as dire as it sounds. Some of you, it's just, when Sagittarius is young, they like to go out and play. They like new adventures. They have a lot of vitality, a lot of strength, and you actually do. So this is something too that you need to heal that sacral chakra. You need to realize that you are full of vitality. You are very passionate, and those are some of the things that are wonderful about you, but they're also things that you need to keep in balance, because when you put that passion all over the place, the tower comes down a lot, and I feel like it's a repeating thing. So when you find that special person and then the tower comes down because of it, it's like devastating. And I feel like this was devastating, all right? So you just have to remember, that you're vibrant, strong, and beautiful. And, this is about value, valuing yourself, respecting yourself. And you do that with yourself, you also respect and value the people around you. So I feel like there's been some really big lessons here. So it all looks very positive. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Where does this lead for Sagittarius? You're going after this person who you hope and dream that's very strong. And I feel like your strength has grown. You've got the confidence. Yeah, look at that. You're going to have something stable. That's where this is going to lead. This little tiny sprig, this little fiery wand, this little sprig of hope, if you nurture this and care for it, this could be the Ten of Pentacles. Something stable, something safe, and something reliable. See, you're building something that fell apart. It was built on sticks. Only 7, all right? It was just a wall. It's come down. It's literally blown up. So as you rebuild this the proper way, with strength, respect, love, passion, but in healthy ways, in balanced ways. It's all about healing yourself as well. But it's healing, to me, I see this as healing with somebody else. And it has to do with this blockage that needed to come down. Like this tower actually needed to come down. So you're rebuilding something much stronger this time around, because it's going to be built on respect and love. Respect is the huge thing. Respecting yourself, respecting the people around you. So this is, I really like this. I feel like anybody who's going through this, or you're the other person involved on the other end of this is going to be built up much stronger than it ever was the first time around. Because if you're the person on the other end, when this Sagittarius came towards you, they were still young and having fun. They were still breathing new vitality into their life. They were looking for new. And, that's what people do sometimes, especially when they're young. And some people, they don't recognize this until it's too late. And I feel like that's what's happened. So, the tower blows up, it comes down piece by piece. It has to be rebuilt, and it's going to be good. This person really does want to build something amazing. So, I think this is a wonderful reading for Sagittarius. I know cross watchers are going to be all over this. I want everybody to post kind things, because this is helping people remove blockages and recognize them so they can move forward. So it's about kindness, compassion, respect. Okay, it's not, I don't want to see I will delete anybody who comments anything negative. In fact, I don't like it when people comment. I hate all Sagittarius. I hate all Aries. I hate all Virgo. They're not all the same. It's just sometimes people are attracted to the same signs because you're drawn to them because of that chemistry, that balance that you have. And it's scientific. It's there. And so you're drawn to them, but they're not all the same. You're just drawn to the same person. It has nothing to do with the sign. Okay? That's what draws you, but what keeps you together is everything else, okay, who the person really is. So if you keep getting mistreated by Sagittarius, or you keep getting mistreated by Cancer, then it's not the Cancer, it's the types of people that they are, okay, because trust me, they're not all bad. I've known so many Sagittarius people, and they're all wonderful. In fact, my father was, and he was one of the most wonderful, dedicated to my mother, right to the bitter end, and everything was always about her. So not all Sagittarius are bad, not by any stretch, or any sign for that matter. Third eye chakra. So yeah, see, this is going within to see yourself from within. Some of you are going to open up that third eye chakra. You're going to see things differently. You're going to start to trust your intuition more. Some of you have gone through this already, and it's wonderful, because you're going to have stability at the end of this. And you're going to have this beautiful passionate growth that's going to turn into this Ten of Pentacles. It's going to be rock solid. I really like it. And the finances look good too. When two people come together and they're meant to be, embrace. Somebody is ready to embrace this. Look at that. It's like the whole solar system, the universe. Somebody is very open. Somebody is awakened here, awakened to their third eye. And they're seeing themselves and the world around them, and they're seeing that it's time for change. I think this is absolutely fantastic and beautiful. There's nothing more beautiful. Yep, believe and succeed. So if you believe in yourself, you can succeed. And I feel like whoever these people are, this Sagittarius energy could flip to, I feel that there is going to be some success here. I think it's, if you believe in it and you work for it, that you can succeed and you can rebuild those towers. And it's showing right here that you can. If you put a lot of passion and energy, if you put as much passion and energy into dating a lot of people and going off on all these adventures, you put that same energy into a relationship with somebody who is a perfect fit for you, it couldn't get any better. But you don't just work on it and then stop. It is constant work, but you have to be able to believe that you can succeed at this. And I feel like somebody has gone through an awakening, and their third eye is opened, and they're seeing themselves and the world around them. They're seeing everything for what it really is, and it's extremely healing. So I do feel some of you are going to have some kind of a reconciliation once you clear this blockage, if you haven't gone through it. Wonderful. Some people go through these awakenings faster than others too, because they really put the work in, and it looks to me like whoever these people are, they're working on it and they want it and they're going for it because they're putting the passion and drive into it. So expect some communication. If you are some of you, not everybody, all you cross watchers, be really, really careful with this, because it's really meant for Sagittarius, although I know you're here lurking. I feel your presence. So some of you, yes, this person may come towards you and try to have a reconciliation. There likely will be a lot of communication. I don't think you should rush. I think you should take your time and be strong and let this person, if they are not quite finished, make sure they are. Do not rush this person. Do not try to force them into an awakening. It's something, a process they need to go through. Some of them are going to be through it. They will contact you. Others may still need a little bit of time. Beautiful. Look at all that energy. Wow. Yeah, somebody has a broken heart. Somebody is going to recognize that they've hurt somebody, and they're going to extend that. But they also have a broken heart, and this is likely why they behaved this way in the first place. But this is somebody reaching out. Okay, there's light coming out of this. So there's a lot of hope here. All right. Isn't that beautiful? This is gorgeous. Sagittarius, I'm really happy for a lot of you. I feel very proud of you if you've gone through this tower moment and you've taken all that passion and stamina that you have and drive to succeed. And I feel like you really have. You just took you a bit here to get your emotions under control, to get both of these horses, because I feel like you were kind of being pulled in too many directions. It's like the horses came apart. The chariot probably flew all over the place in pieces right after the tower. The rebuilding. All right, everybody. I don't even want to stop this video. I just want to look at this. It's so gorgeous. Okay, everybody, take care of yourselves. Don't forget to, for any of you where this is you and there is no other person involved, and this is a process you've been going through on your own. If you haven't gone through it and you're going to, this is what you can expect if you put the work in. All right, and to take that tower down stick by stick and look at each one of these wands, at what it is that's blocking you, and whatever it is, just put that passion, drive, and energy into it and move forward. And I feel like you will get your hopes and dreams. Absolutely. So there is a readings that I have up. If you haven't seen them, this mystery lover that's coming into your life. And we all have these missed opportunities all the time. We don't even notice them. Most of them you'll never ever acknowledge or know they even took place. But this is to help you wake up. Get rid of these blockages, go through the healing so you don't miss those opportunities, and also so you'll notice them. Those little things that people do around you, those little looks. Sometimes it's the same person a few months apart, and it's ignored most of the time, and people miss a lot of opportunities in love thinking that there's never any around them, because it's so not true. The universe puts them in front of you all the time. You just have to learn to see them. Sometimes you're not ready for them, and you just kind of instinctively don't see them and walk away. So when you go through this and you're ready to rebuild, and you found that confidence, that passion and drive to rebuild, pay attention, because that perfect person, that perfect fit is right there. Okay, take care of yourselves. I wish you guys the best in the future. We'll see you next week.